Okay, folks, there's a quick review of the Arkham Knight Scarecrow figure that was produced by Mattel as a part of the DC Comics Multiverse line of 3 3/4 inch scale action figures. Okay, the articulation joints on Scarecrow were easy to move straight out of packaging. Scarecrow has articulation in the head, shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the waist, the hips, and the knees. There's an additional articulation joint just above Scarecrow's knee, and Scarecrow's head can turn 360 degrees. However, there's no up and down movement. The elbows and knees appear to be single jointed, and the wrists spin 360 degrees, but they feature no other range of movement. And the shoulders can move in and out, and 360 degree movement is available. The hip articulation. It's somewhat restricted due to Scarecrow's costume sash. And speaking of the costume sash, it's not removable, and it's made of plastic, as opposed to soft goods like we saw with Batman and Robin. And also, the hood that you see him wearing is not removable. Paint apps are nicely done, with no appreciable errors to speak of, and the detailing on the figure is also nicely done. Now, one thing that I did want to caution everyone about is if you run across this figure in your store, check the belt buckle closely, as I saw 3 other examples of this figure at my local Walmart that had horribly painted belt buckles. So let me pause here, zoom in, and I'm going to give you a closer look as to what the Arkham Knight Scarecrow looks like. Okay, there were no accessories included in the package, so what I'm going to do now is a quick 360 of Scarecrow for you and let you see what he looks like from all sides. So here he is from the front. Okay, here is Scarecrow from the left-hand side. Okay, here is Scarecrow from the rear. Here is Scarecrow from the right-hand side. And finally, here we are once again facing forward. So overall, I have to say that this isn't a bad figure at all. The paint apps are nicely done, and there's a good range of posing options. However, I will say it again. I feel that it's a mistake on Mattel's part to not include any accessories with these figures, but at this point, as I said when I was reviewing Two-Face, I've come to expect that with the majority of these DC Multiverse figures. So therefore, I think this Scarecrow figure, it should get a great recommendation from me. I feel that this Scarecrow figure is a good display piece in the scale, so in spite of there not being any accessories, I still feel that this is a really nice addition to a DC Comics collection, and I'll be honest, I think it's one of the better looking figures that I've seen out of this Arkham Knight figure collection thus far. Okay, so on that note, take care and stay tuned for my next review. Have a good one.